Hello everybody, and welcome back to Spin a Salad. I'm Sal, and this is Norfair. I'm gonna be trying my best to do this one. Okay, that was a good start. So that's a dead... That's not a dead. Ow. Sometimes these things don't spawn those little fireballs. And that's always nice, but it's nice to know. Thank you. I'm always hoping for missiles. Like this. So this is missile pack number 1. This is a dead end, by the way, so I'm gonna come back through all of this. Oh, come on. Oh, I froze that guy. Okay. So usually, what I do is I come through here, and then you'll see a door pretty soon after I go through the door to the right you saw in the beginning. Usually I go through that and get another 2 missiles, but I'm currently very low on health, and unless I get full tanks of energy, I'm not going to go do that. Now it doesn't look like I'm low on health, because technically I have 151 energy, but believe it or not, I am very low on health. And I have to watch my missile count, because I'm going to be getting high jump and screw attack after I get this missile pack. And I need 10 missiles for that. Right now I have 9. So I can only spend 4 if I want to defeat enemies fast. Can I actually freeze those balls? No? Just goes right through them? Okay. Now high jump may not sound like much, but it is actually much. It doesn't... Wow. I don't think, in my opinion, it's an item in my favor, but it is an item that has proved its use a lot. See, that's what I mean by watch my missile count. I wanted health or missiles. That would have been better in this case. I don't know why that didn't work. And I take damage if those things respawn and I'm standing on them. Technically you can get stuck in really big blocks of them, which you'll see soon enough. See, this energy is great, especially when I get packs of 20. Or drops of 20, I should say. But again, I have to watch my missiles because it's not common that missiles drop, or energy drops in general. It's not common for anything to drop. It's not common for me to defeat enemies constantly, so. And these things don't die in easy hits, so I'm gonna risk it. That wasn't worth it. And those things are just annoying. So I'm gonna see if I can get something from this guy, because I really want a lot of energy. I don't have a lot, and I'm gonna keep losing what I have. This is... Do I go for it? Not worth it. I just lost, what, 15 on trying to get something from that guy. I have 1 more missile I can use, unless I get more, which would be nice. Actually, from here, I can technically defeat this guy, if I try hard enough. Yes! I don't know if that saved me time or whatever. I'm not going for an official speedrun here. It doesn't even count because technically I'm splitting this episode up. Whoa, that was nice. So now I have 5 I can use. Oh, ow. Ow. And my capacity right now is actually at 20, I believe. See, this is the door I was talking about. Go in there, you can get 2 missiles at the expense of a lot of energy. Wow, thank you for being so generous. Energy and missile dropping enemies. Instead, I'm gonna break the floor, which I just did, and go in here to get high jump. High jump around here is especially useful for warding off lava. If you are stuck in lava, it's easier to get out of it with high jump. Come on. You don't see my boots actually change. My boots stay the same, but I jump higher. You can't really tell in this room because it's a pretty small room. But you'll see pretty soon just how useful these things can be, or at least what they do. Did I clip through the thing? That's awesome. See, high jump helped me get through that struggle. And that struggle. The only problem with high jump is that I have to do this especially when I'm doing tightrope box like that, because I have an arc now. Whenever I jump, there's an arc. It's not as convenient as before. Yes. Yes. This is good. This is gonna be 5. No, it gave me 20. Yay! Alright, this is a dud. I don't like it when they're duds sometimes and they're not other times, and... oh. Okay. I don't have screw attack yet, but when I do get it, and I hit enemies, they're obviously destroyed. And when you screw attack enemies in spawning tubes like that, and another enemy will come right up, and even if you got energy, you just lost whatever benefit that gave you. Okay, I don't have a jumping timing on this. Nope. I should definitely have timing on this. Yay! Yay! Leap of faith. And high jump to help you get through that. So I'm actually pretty good at energy as long as I don't mess this up, because I've gone in here before and I've messed it up. Believe it or not. I'm sure most of you believe that. What? I don't know how that happens. Well, I do. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Now I have, okay. Screw attack! It sounds different and it looks different because it is different. I can't ward off these fireballs, unfortunately. But I can defeat any enemies in midair, which will be helpful for all those ziggy zaggers that you saw before. That's not what they're called. I'm just calling that as an insult. Alright, high jump. Now, thankfully, I need that energy tank. There's only one energy tank in this entire area. And where is it? I already forgot. I think it's down here. This, did I mention this? I did. Most things in the game are in Norfair. Most, like the not majority, I don't know. Just if you're to chart them all out, see where they all are, most of the good stuff is here. No. If I could get it on the ground and bomb it, that'd be great. Oh, even better. Let's go for that. Oh, and these are the gumdrops I was telling you guys about. They're not gumdrops. They're actually enemies, but they don't hurt you, which is nice. Because you can blow these things up. I forgot how. I think you have to use missiles or screw attack on them. I don't know. Wow, that was nice. And you can defeat one color of those guys, just like the ones that go back and forth in Brinstar and Crate's Lair. Oh, this is a great opportunity to use it. Oh, he went down there. So much for my demonstration. Oh, yeah. See, this is what happens. When you use screw attack, then another will come back up, take its place. I'm not going to go for that, because first of all, I'm getting an energy tank over here anyway. Second of all, I'd probably get hurt. You really have to have good judgment when using that around those frequently spawning enemies. And there's another seahorse. Oh yeah, so you can defeat these little gumdrop things. Perfect example! Ooh, and I want that. And I think it gave me 20. I can't quite see because of the, yeah. Alright, so is it here? It may look like a dead end, but is it really? Nope, it's not. And this lava isn't real. See, I'm not getting hurt. I don't know what I expected from that guy. Maybe some missiles. Because I'm not going to be getting missiles for... Am I getting them after this? I am getting them after this, but it's going to be a little while regardless. Actually, no, I have screw attack now. Whee! I'm free! Free as a bee! Okay, no. I want that. Eh. Alright. Bomb jump. Don't fall. I fell. I thought it was home free for a second. So I have actually died right here. Where I thought I was so cool. I was right next to this ender tank. I couldn't possibly die. I had almost completely full health. And then I died because I kept getting stuck in the lava and the game was too glitchy and slow. So now I'm off to great things. Even though I just got hurt there. Now can you see how high jump helps? High jump and screw attack. The ultimate team up. I want that even though I pretty much have full health. See? Because stuff like that happens. And it all adds up, all your damage adds up. So that wasn't the only fake lava we're going to be exploring. There's some more. Where did I come in? Ow. Ow. For a second I thought I'd wave beam, and I couldn't defeat that guy. I think... I've already forgotten how to get out of here. There we go. There we go. So now I have to backtrack a very long way. Back to that green room you saw, and then I'm going to be doing a lot more walking. So this is all walking right here. It's going to be a couple... See, it always helps to do this. Because see, I just took another 10 damage. That guy didn't give me anything? Rude. Come on. Yeah, if you don't make it in there, you're pretty much toast. I have screw attack! Thank you. Oh, I'm trying to stay at full health because I know how quickly it diminishes. You guys know how quickly it diminishes. How health can just poof, be gone. I don't know how to approach this situation I'm in right now. I think my approach at the moment is hope for the best. I don't know if you guys can see it, but when I do that, there is an arc. And it is very hard to maneuver with that. You can also hear sometimes the screw attack sound is actually heard sometimes and it doesn't show up depending on how high my jump is. Probably because the sound comes first. You can see me light up too. It's cool. Okay, am I there yet? Okay. So now I have to go through here. If you were cool, you could clip down there, but I'm not cool. So. Oh, man. Yeah! I'm not very good at this. That guy went the wrong way. That guy got defeated. Whoa, look at that. See, that's what high jump does for you. You can get right back up. And there's some parts coming up you'll see in some of the coolest looking areas in the game, in my opinion. No, like it's all pretty much the same, but the blocks look different, you know? There are some areas where you can easily get soft locked if you get stuck there without high jump. Even if you do have high jump, actually. Oh, yeah, and this is fake too. I forgot to mention that part. I just forgot which part of it was fake. Okay, here we go. That lava down there is real, I think. And if it's not real, it doesn't lead you anywhere. Oops. I don't know how I did that. Oh, so these are the cool looking blocks I was talking about. They look like eyes, in my opinion, but it's just so cool. Like, when I first got here, I'm like, whoa, what about the rest of Metroid's like? To be honest, it's not as amazing as this. So, I have an option. I can get missiles first, or I can get wave beam first. And yeah, there's 3 missile packs, 2 are together at this juncture. I can use screw attack on these seahorses, by the way, but I have to, it's kind of hard because screw attack stops after, I don't know if you saw that, so I would jump from up there, and then when I came down, it was lower than I had initially been. So let's see. What should I do first? Should I get wave beam first? Should I get the missiles first? I think we can go for the missiles. That didn't hurt me. Because I have these things. Thank you. Those things aren't supposed to be green up there, those blocks. Sometimes the pallets, depending on where you spawned and such. I don't know why I did that. I didn't need to do that. I also didn't need to do that. I also didn't need to do that. Come on. There's 2 missiles down here. This is the order I plan to get them in. So much easier. The only maybe I'll wait to get the wave beam because the ice beam makes it convenient to freeze things, and wave beam, I think it's more powerful than the ice beam, but it does not freeze things. Ooh, gave me missiles. Okay, so that was a dead end, so I have to go back. I don't know. I think I'm gonna, cause on my, I have a route, and on my route, the plan is to get wave beam first. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should hold it off. I'm hoping that this will spawn. Yes! That wasn't the way you're supposed to do it. There are better ways to do it. Wow. I've already lost what my missile capacity is, but it's way more than 20 at this point. I could do bomb jumping to get up here, but I'm not going to. I have to go through here regardless. Are these your, so okay. So this is the part where you have to be careful because even if you do have high jump, it's very easy to get stuck in here forever. If you don't have high jump, well, it's even easier. So you do not want to get stuck in there. And I've said that as I've literally gotten stuck in there, so that is not the fun way. So the wave beam's down here, but I'm gonna go trek for that missile tank. This is the most, missile pack, missile tank, whatever. This is the most out-of-the-way one, just like the energy tank you saw, most out-of-the-way one in the game. Well, no, actually. Most out-of-the-way one in this area. I actually changed my mind. Remember how I said I probably wouldn't do 100% run because there's one in Ridley's lair that's super hard to get? Yeah, there's one in Kraid's lair. Well, it's not hard to get. It's so far away. It will waste like 5 minutes of my time just to go get it. So I'm not thinking of doing that. I'll show you guys where it is, but I don't know if I'll go do it because it just wastes so much time to get that one missile pack. And I don't even need all these missile packs, honestly. If I was doing a whatever I want % run of this, which is what this is supposed to be, but like a real one, I would not do that whatsoever. That would be the last thing on my priority list. I'd never get that. Wow, that was helpful. I mean, it hurt me, but it's helpful. Oh, high jump is so helpful here. So here's another part where I can get stuck if I'm not careful. And I'm gonna do this one by one. See, that guy can hurt me, and then I'll get stuck between there. Or the arc and the high jump will mess me up. Alright, and there's only one down here. You probably expected more, but no, this is it. I went all that way just for this one thing. Some people say this one's the most out-of-the-way one in the game. But in my opinion, it's the one in Kraid's lair. I was so glad that wasn't one of the tall ones. They just made these things too tall. That's all. That's it. I'm gonna keep going this way. I barely get hurt when I do it, and it saves time. Even though this isn't even a true speedrun, I still get it in me. My best run of this was under 2 hours. Without any cheats or anything, like literally just me. My best time with cheats is 12 minutes. That was great. 12 minutes. The whole thing with cheats. I think I'll do an episode with cheats just to show you what I mean. There's so there's the Justin Bailey code. There's 2 different variations of it. One of them's weak and the other one's less weak. And the stronger one... Oh, by the way, this isn't real either. Stronger one is the one I used to get the 12-minute time. The world record for this game, without cheats, without dying, without anything, pretty much without anything, actually. The guy barely got anything. It's 12 minutes and something seconds. I don't know how that happens! Alright, wave beam. I'm gonna get this. But I have to do it to technically do my 100%. Also, it's gonna be helpful in defeating Ridley. And also, there's actually another ice beam. There's 2 ice beams in the game. One is in Norfair, one's in Brinstar. And the other one is if you kept going up after the first right door in this area, Norfair, you saw, that will take you there. To the ice beam. It's the first door above that door. Oh, let's see if we can get this guy with screw attack to show you. Oh, see, that's what he looks like when he... Oh, it gave me something. Alright, now what am I doing? I think I know what I'm doing. Do I know what I'm doing? Okay. This is the part where I have to backtrack literally everything I've just done. So, it's gonna be a very long way. This is all gonna be me backtracking because I've gotten everything I planned to. So... I think you can get stuck here too. Did I mention that? You can get stuck in a lot of places in this area, even though it's the coolest looking area and I love it so much. This area alone is just one of the reasons why I love this game. This was 1987, I believe? 1986? I don't know. Where am I? I think I have to go this way. Believe it or not, there are destructible blocks up there, but they are in a horizontal line, and they're above your line of reach. So I don't know why they're there entirely, but it allows people who use glitches to glitch up there and not have to ever see this area. Or most of the game. You should see how little of the game people actually see when they do the cheating way. Even when you just, like, know where you're going, there's actually a ton of dead areas in this game where there's actually literally nothing. There's no point in even showing up, you know? I expected more from that guy. I don't know if you noticed this yet, but this wave beam is very powerful. Even though it makes that sound. Oh, come on, I was so close. Come on, thank you. Ow. Ow. Fake lava! Sometimes they have fake lava like this. Half of it's real, half of it's not. Which way am I going? I think I'm going this way. Technically I could keep going up, but this is slightly faster. Oh, health. I'm so greedy. Ooh, health. I'm so greedy. Ooh, health. I'm losing too much time. Unfortunately, when I see health and I'm in Ridley's lair, I'm definitely gonna go for it. So Ridley's lair is actually pretty tiny. But there are 2 energy tanks in it, and they're very close to each other. You get them within minutes of each other, so even though you take 1,000,000 damage in his lair, there's plenty of energy to go around, so it's actually easy and hard to die in that area, which is the next area of the game that I'm going to be in. It's not right below me. I'll tell you when it's right below me, which is going to be at the end of this episode, so there's actually no point in telling you. You'll just know. Am I going the right way? Yes. Wow. At least I don't have to worry about these jumps too much anymore because I'm actually going down. That saves time even though I get hurt. And there are tubes there are actually a lot of tubes in these item rooms, but there are very few that actually do what the high jump room does. They don't lead anywhere, meaning they, wow, I can't even talk. Okay, come on. Not fire, those fire sprites though. Okay, now I have to go down 1,000,000 years. Cool people know how to get down here fast. You have to avoid that. Okay, now we are very, very close to... Right, okay, so now Ridley's lair is right below me. I can't get up there. Now it's right below me. And there's an elevator I'm gonna take to get there. So I skipped the 2 missiles before, which was a smart idea on my part because there's no way I had enough health to compensate for that. And I lived! I lived! That's the greatest miracle of them all in this game, when you actually live. I don't know why I was going up. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.